Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to News for You with me, your girl, Kalwe. Today in the headlines, we have Trump in another Epstein scandal, Uganda's Minister of Enjoyment, ICC holds a historic hearing. This and more in the stories today. So US lawmakers have released Jeffrey Epstein's 2003 birthday book compiled by Elaine Maxwell, which includes notes from high-profile figures such as Bill Clinton, Lord Mandelson, and none other than our very own Donald J. Trump. Now, the White House has denied this document, calling it a forgery, and Bill Clinton and his representatives came out saying that they only had a relationship that didn't go further than that, while Lord Mandelson expressed his regret over his relationship with Epstein. So Democrats published his alleged note online, accusing Donald Trump about lying of its existence. After the notes released, the White House released a statement stating that they would be taking legal action against the Wall Street Journal. Trump and Epstein were allegedly friendly for years, but the president claims they fell out in the early 2000s after Epstein poached workers from his resort in Florida. Well, all I'll say is, who needs enemies when you have friends like Donald Trump? I find it interesting, however, because if you go through the vault and go through the archives on the internet, it doesn't even take many Google searches. You can see Trump and Epstein at a number of his parties, at a number of these mansion extravaganzas and soirees. You can see them interacting on what might seem like a personal level. So it's very interesting that now that he's here in his presidency, he all of a sudden wants to, take a sidestep from Epstein and disassociate himself from the situation. It's easy to deny, but I don't know, evidence doesn't lie. You can't claim AI, it's from the 2000s, but good luck. The ICC in The Hague began its first ever in absentia confirmation of charges hearing for fugitive leader Joseph Kony, founder of the Lord's Resistance Army. Kony faces 39 counts of crimes against humanity, including the recruitment of child soldiers allegedly committed between 2002 and 2005 in northern Uganda. Prosecutors outlined the evidence in court over a hearing expected to last 3 days, after which judges will decide whether to confirm the charges. He cannot be tried unless in custody. Until then, a court-appointed defense lawyer represents him. The hearing is significant as a test case for handling other high-profile figures likely to remain beyond the court's reach. Okay, so I have a theory. Walk with me here, guys. Walk with me, stay with me. Obviously, for a case of this magnitude and a man of this stature, allegedly, and this is just a theory, what if he had access to resources, international resources at that, because DNA and facial recognition don't correlate and they're not inextricably linked. So what if Mr. Kony himself is hiding in plain sight and may or may not have had access to high-tech or high-profile plastic surgery to alter his features, and he's just hiding in plain sight, avoiding or evading trial? That's just a theory. Dr. Kizza Besigye and his co-accused Hajji Obeid Lutale have refused to appear in court for their bail hearing until Justice Baguma is withdrawn. Their lawyers, led by Arias Lukwago, say the two will not attend the proceedings. The grievances include Baguma's dismissal of their recusal application and alleged unfair calculation of their time in prison. Meanwhile, Besigye is unlikely to contest in the 2026 elections. According to PFF spokesperson Ibrahim Samuju, he still does not believe in elections. I have a question though. There's a lot of back and forth, and we've kind of had an overload of information in the last few months concerning this case, but I want to know, what exactly does the law say about a case like this or pertaining to this case? Finance Minister Matia Kasaija has unexpectedly become an internet sensation, known as much for his humor as his economic policies. Since 2015, he has overseen the financial budget, and his witty remarks and candid speeches have made him a social media favorite. From parliament sessions to committee meetings, his jokes often turn into viral memes, TikTok skits, and Instagram posts. Many Ugandans now joke that the economy is held together by prayer, luck, and Kasaija's comic timing. Nicknamed the Minister of Enjoyment, his one-liners have become parts of everyday banter, offering light moments in tough times. Whether he intends it or not, his delivery has turned him into a symbol of laughter in hardship. Actually, my personal favorite of Kasaija's. Colleagues, money is coming. Which is funny considering the money rarely ever comes. Time for sports. Exciting news today. The cranes are flying high. Take it away, Bash.
Hey, yo, good people, what's up? It's your boy Bashir here with another sports update. You remember where we left off? I told you Uganda was playing Somalia in our next fixture. And guess what? Yesterday night, game went all well. Yes, Uganda won and beat Somalia 2-0. But how did this happen? So starting off in around the 5th, 6th minute, Mukwala wins for us a penalty. Alan Okello converts it. But before even he converted that penalty, there was a bit of controversy around there. So we see Roger Smarto picking up the ball, we see Mukwala picking up the ball, all wanting to convert this particular penalty. But hey, Captain Ali Dawusho shows up, shows that I'm the captain, makes this decision. He's like, you know what, guys, drop the ball. Give the ball to Alan Okello. And even we saw Toby Sibik was among the guys who picked off the ball from Roger Smarto, saying that, you know what, we have a penalty taker. Let this be given to Alan Okello. Of course, he converts the goal and gives us the first lead, boosts the confidence in the team. Then around the 39th minute, Jude Semugabi gets another one. That we double it. So now it's 2-0, yeah? We go into the second half. Second half was a bit, I feel like our team was more defensively than looking for goals. But yeah, it was a good game by and large. I mean, these are the games that we pray for, we count on, and all that. So there was a funny moment that I saw on Snapchat in the second half. So there was a Somali person who was on the stand. He got out his mat and started praying. So guys were making a joke of that. Guys, the guy was just praying his 5 daily prayers. He could have been a Muslim guy. Yes, he was just praying his 5 daily prayers. But yeah, as things look right now, we don't look so good. Algeria is leading our group right now. We come in second with a point difference of 3 points. But we still have 2 games to go. We've got Algeria and Botswana. So all we have to do is win both games if we are to qualify. But this seems very impossible because Algeria has Somalia and Uganda, and there are no chances, absolutely slim chances that they will lose to Somalia. And the chances of us beating them, Algeria, we failed to beat them in Chan. They beat us 3-0. And this is even a much better team as opposed to what they assembled in Chan. So I don't know what you guys think. Our last 2 games will be communicated. They will be most probably played in October this year because the World Cup is coming up next year. So guys, I just hope we do better. But yeah, the team looks good. I mean, it looks like a team that can do well in the AFCON that starts in December. So let us know what you think, who you think should be brought to that team, who you felt should have gotten more playing time and didn't play, who you want to see in our next fixtures, or who you want to see in the AFCON games that are coming in December. Cheers!
Well, that's all we have for you today on this terrific Tuesday. I'm going to leave you with some wise words that I like to live by. Always remember 90% of life, no, it's 10% of life actually, happens to you. And 90% is how you react to it. So make the good decisions.